Hey, I'm Tom. I've been obsessed with forehand putting a few years, and I found a few things recently that might seem weird I haven't seen anywhere else, and they've been making it a lot easier and more predictable for me, so I want to share them. This is kind of the stuff that I've come up with, and I hope you enjoy. So step number one is stance. Stance is going to be backwards from what I've seen people kind of naturally do. So here I got my shoulders facing this way, and people want to kind of swing their arm past their body and in. And that could work, but there's a lot of free movement in here, and there's a lot of easy power you're going to get from forehanding. And putting is about controllable power. So what I've discovered is that this, having my body be all the way over here and shoulders this way, make it way easier and way more controllable. And so I'll back up a little bit to show you. Just like that. So you see, I didn't have to spread my legs a lot to generate power. Just a nice easy stance that gets me turning this way, and then I'm throwing out kind of from my shoulder. It feels a little bit like throwing a spear, just right down here. I tend to aim up on this corner, and I want to focus actually on kind of having a downward snap. If you let your hand snap diagonally, which feels naturally, you'll end up cutting way across to the side. You just practice kind of, it's like you're throwing a roller on an invisible surface up to this corner. That's what I'm aiming for generally. It works from here. It works from anywhere. And I'll show that more later. The last thing I want to talk about is finger position. So a lot of times with forehand, you're winding your fingers back, you get in the disc back here, snap power off it. That's not needed here. When I'm lining up, my fingers can be here. They're pointed this way, and I'm pushing the disc off the back of my hand here a bit. It's a little bit like a push putt, and it's a little bit like a backhand push putt, but you can see that I can generate spin and have real controllable release by having my fingers out and allowing the disc to come off both this part of my hand and the fingers at the same time. When putting, I don't want it to be snapping off my fingers because I don't know when exactly it's going to come off. If I'm have this timing and push together, I can push, I can get the disc to go exactly where you want. So let's see that a little bit. There, I let my hand drag out that way. I just want to push the disc. It's like I'm throwing a little bit on this diagonal and snapping. Things just work. That was lucky. Again, it's easy to let your hand drag, but if you just project it forward, it'll come in right on the nice Anheuser angle. There probably are ways to have a hyzer angle on your backhand putt or on the forehand putt, but I haven't figured them out yet. Here's a few shots from the back so you can see I'm at about 60-70 feet. Let this stance and style generate more than enough power to get it there, and I'll just show you what it looks like.